He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A first carry now for Thompson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ringo. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the 36, Haskins. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now Haskins on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Motion to the backfield. 50's the mic. 50.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, 26 yards. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Buying time to his left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Move. Check. You got three. Three down. Check. Check out. That's
Well, throw on first down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Wilson going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 51 yards.
Redskins first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Get him, you got him.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Haskins to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Wilson unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. This is Carson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
36-yard line.
12.
From the 36, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 10-yard line.
Right there. 54 miles. 3 buzz.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. He's got Burton here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Geis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins, flush to his right. Slings it. It got his man. Complete. Washington. Terry McLaurin, 85 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Let's go, bring it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Wilson. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 51 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. This time, Haskins will look to throw. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. To throw is Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
40.
Final play of the half, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one, deep left, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. On first down, it's Carson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Easy. Touch. Left hash.
Kill.
And that'll set him back 5.
Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Montez Sweat. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling. Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Go, go, go. Alert, alert, alert. Here it comes. Hayward. Like 22, he's coming. 22.
From the gun, Wilson. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Montez Sweat. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here, all right? Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Quit talking about it.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Got a man. That's Quinn. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 50. All day, dog. Hey, go. Mike 50. Stay with your man. Go.
4th down. Here's Haskins. Looking long for his tight end read. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tackles. Undercut. Friday.
They run it with Carson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
53 to Mike. 53.
He's back to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 33 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 61 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing now is Haskins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up